Hi friends, I am Rijo. Today we are just planning to cover the topic Microsoft Intune Compliance Policy Configuration window. So what is the learning objective today we are planned to discussing? Introduction of compliance policy, setup for compliance policy configuration and demo configuration of the compliance policy. We'll go for our learning objective. First I will just give you some graphical representation so you can easily understand what is the compliance policy. So here you can see you have one organization. They have two end user device, one using for user patty and one is user for user term. So your organization plan to implement the compliance policy. The compliance policy they are introduced for the BitLocker. So after the compliance policy assigned in the devices. So here you can see the user patty device BitLocker is not enabled and user term BitLocker is enabled. So what happened next? When the BitLocker is not enabled the user, the Intune portal, there the device is non-compliant device. So you can see the user Tommy, the BitLocker is enabled. So the Intune portal, they are the device is showing like a compliant device. So now you understand what is the non-compliant device and compliant device. Non-compliant device means the policy is not implement that device is showing like a non-compliant device. If the policy is working fine, the device is showing like a compliant device. So what is the compliant policy? Collections of rules and setting designed to verify device are configured in the accordance with your organization security standard. And policy can help you secure your organization data and resource from the devices. Intune compliance policy divided into two areas. One for compliance policy settings. This is tenant-wide configuration. It's like a built-in compliance policy deployment. Once you enroll the device, the policy will automatically populate your device. So how we can get endpoint security, device compliance policy settings. Next one, device compliance policy. Individual set of platform specific rules and setting deployed to the group of user. You can create your platform wise policy like Android, Apple and Windows, Linux, like this one. That policy is device compliance policy because you are implementing that policy in the particular platform and the devices. So we will go for the step for the compliance policy configuration. How we can implement the compliance policy in the Intune portal? First you need to enable the device compliance settings. Then create the compliance policy notification template. Once the user will be receive the non-compliant device, they will receive the notification template. Create the device compliance setting. You need to implement your policy. Different policy available in the Microsoft Intune portal. So you need to implement that policies. And action for the non-compliant device. If the device is non-compliant, so you need to tell Intune compliance policy what action you need to take and monitor the Intune device compliance policy, and also you can monitor and make the report for your device compliance. So we will go for our compliance policy settings. I just go to now Intune portal, then I will show you how we can do the compliance policy settings. So now I reach our Microsoft Intune admin center. So how we can go for the policy setting? You can either go for device, then you can go for the compliance, then you can get the compliance settings here, and also you can go for endpoint security, then go for the device compliance. Also you can get for the compliance policy settings. So you can go for both ways, and whatever the ways easy for you, you can take from. So now I just go for the compliance policy settings. This settings configure the way the compliance service treat a device. Each device evaluate. This is a built-in device compliance policy which is reflected in the device monitoring. So this policy is a built-in policy. We previously discussed this one. So what is their policy? Mark device with a non-compliant policy assigned as a compliant. So once you turn on these settings, when your device is enrolled in the Microsoft Intune portal, the device as compliant. If your device have no policy, also device as compliant. If you turn off this settings, the device will not send the compliant policy. So I will show you the example in I already log in two devices enroll already. You just go to that device, just Windows. You can see here two devices, one already compliant, another one is not compliant. The already compliant, I just go for here. Then you just go for device compliance. You can see here, this is the default device compliant policy and state is error, but the device is compliant. So you just click device compliance settings. You can see here there are enroll user exist. Okay, they already exist in the user, and they will check is active the device, it is as compliant. And so here you can see has a compliant policy assigned, is state is error, but my device is still showing the compliant. So this is the default device compliance policy. I just again go to that settings. See, now you understand what is the mark device is non-compliance policy as a compliance. If you turn off, all the device will be showing like a non-compliant. If you turn on this policy, the device is marked as a compliant. If you have no any compliant policy. So now you understand the what's the compliance policy settings. And another one, compliance status validity period. So you can create the compliance status validity period 1 and 120 days. In this period of time, the device will be send the compliance policy to the Intune portal. If device have failed to send the compliant policies, then device is marked as a non-compliant. So you can put example, I will put 13 days. The 13 days device will be check all the compliance policy is working fine, and if the device will be send the policy within the 13 days, the device is marked as a compliant. If the device is evaluated after 13 days, if you not send that compliance, then device is marked as a non-compliant. So now you understand what is the compliance policy settings. Next, we need to implement for the notification. So what's the purpose of notification means? Once your device is enrolled in the Intune portal, if the device is non-compliant, the user will be receive the notification your device is not compatible for our organization, and also the same time you can send that notification to your admin department also. So how to we can create the notification? You just go for click the notification, then you need to create your notification. Just click create your notification. So here you need to enter the basic step. You need to enter your name of the notification. I just enter device compliance. Then after that, click next. Then here you can see header and footer, show company logo, tenant value, email footer, tenant value, show company, every details will automatically populated. So how this one happen? Because I already create the branding in my tenant administration. So I just show you how to we can create. Just click open new tab. Then here you can go for the customization, end user custom. This is you are branding your company portal. So just click on. Then you can see it, organization name, theme color, show header, contact, and just I will click edit. So here you can see here all details I already upload, purple color, theme and logos, everything I upload before. So this will be showing in our notification template. So just I will go for again the notification template. So you can see all the detail is there. So just after that we just click next, because we no needed to go for currently I just go for the default. So I just go for next. Then here is the notification message template you want to create. So I just click add. Then here you can see the local. So what is a local means? You have the, or if you are in United States, you can give the United States. If you can give the default language like English, so that is the default value, the language value. So I just go for the English United States. Then you need to enter the subject. So I just go for device compliance. So just enter the subject. Then after that you can raw HTML editor. If you own this one, you can create like HTML format your template. Like this HTML format. This is heading like this device compliance like this. So if you in your HTML format, so I just don't want the HTML format. So after that I just copy the template already I created. So here you can see hi username. This is the dynamic template. They will take from your Intune portal for all the dynamic detail, username and device name and device ID and OS version. So you can create like this one. They will take your detail from the Intune portal dynamically. So I just go for this one. Then after that you need to set to default this locally. So what is meaning of once you set to default this message, all the user will be get this default message. Either you will not set for the language choices. So I just go for save. To add another template also, you can add from the different language, German, and write the language. Then you can give also the details. So but after you just save this one, you can select only one image template, message template as a default. If you need to change this one, you just go for here and go for set it to the default. So now you understand notification message template. So I just go for next, then review and create. Then all the details is then now I just create for our notification template. So what is the step next means I need to enable the complaint policy. So what I am planning, I just planning to my one of the end user device, I just turn off firewall. So I just mention if the device have turned off the firewall, the device is a non-compliant. So I just go for my end user device. This one of my end user device, Lydia Holva. So I just log in that device. So I just go for the settings. Then after that I just click the settings. Then update and security, Windows security. Then here you can see the firewall and network protection already I turn off. So I just plan to make the complaint policy whose the device is firewall network protection is not available, the device is going to the non-compliant device. So just I go to again my Intune portal. So now we need to create for our policy. Click here, then you need to create your policy. So policy, the platform is Windows 10. You can use the different platform, Android device, Android ISP, Android Enterprise, iOS, Linux, Mac OS, and Windows 8.1 and later Windows 10. Currently I just go for the Windows 10 and later, then I will create. So here you need to enter your Windows 10 complaint policy name. So I just go for the device compliance policy firewall. Okay, then same policy I will give the descriptions, then I will click next. So here you can see the complaint policy settings. So here different complaint policy setting available: custom policy, device health policy, device property policies, and configuration management, system security, and Microsoft Defender for the endpoint. So custom policy, you can create your custom policy and you need to upload that policy in the JSON format. This is the custom policy. Currently I will not discuss for the custom policy. Next one we will discuss for the device health. Device health, you can see here BitLocker, secure boot, and code integrity. So I will just give you some detail about this one. So device health policy, this policy help you the device boot and trusted state. There are BitLocker, driver encrypt encrypt all the data stored in Windows operating system volume. There are secure boot, UFA file verify that signature before it lets the mission start. If any files are tampered with which break their signature, that system does not boot. And this setting only support for the TPM 1.2 and 2.0 device. And code integrity, validate the integrity of your driver or system file each time it loaded into the memory, and detect if an unsigned driver or system file being loaded for into the kernel. So very important step, state of this all settings only measured at the boot time. Example, you will configure this BitLocker settings, then if you not reboot your end user device, the device policy is showing the non-compliance. So after you implement this policy, you should be restart your device, then the next restart they will check for the device compliance. So now you understand device health attestation. So next we will discuss about the device property. So I will show you some slide about device properties. You can see here device property. So minimum OS version is minimum allowed version of major, minor, build and revision number of the format. You can see here the minimum 10 the major version, and this is the build and revision, and you can give like this. And maximum OS version, maximum allowed version in the number format, the minimum allowed version and maximum allowed version. The maximum allowed version also you can give the format major dot minor dot build dot revision. And next one, vault operating system build, you can give provide the additional flexible when compared to against the minimum and maximum OS version. So here you can see vault operating system build. I give Windows 10 19.03, and we can give the same like the major, minor, build version, minimum OS version, and also give the maximum OS version. So now you understand what is the device property. This one, device property. Then another one, configuration manage compliance. Configuration manage compliance means if the device is all the company evaluate the configure management to be compliant. This is only applicable for co-management device running in the Windows 10. Okay, next we will go for the system security. So system security, you can see here required password to be unblock the mobile. If you require simple password block, if you are using like a 1234 114, they will be blocked. And password type, you can give the setting determined password pin required, device default, numerical pin, alphabetical pin. You can see this all the settings. And minimum password, and you can give 4 to 16, a minimum number of digit character the password recommended. And maximum minute inactive before password is required. These settings will be length of the time without user input, after which mobile device is locked, recommended value for the 15 minutes. And password expiration day, you can give the 41 to a minimum, the default 1 to 13 days. And number of previous password you can use 5. All the setting you can read, and you can give whatever the setting you want. And this one, required encryption data stored on the device, you can create the BitLocker. They will check the BitLocker is enable or disable or your devices. And this one, device security property, firewall, and they will check the trusted platform module available in the device present. And this one, antivirus settings. And this one, antivirus solution registered with Windows Security Center. So read all the settings, each and everything, then you can easily understand. So currently we need for the firewall setting, I just go for the firewall setting required. So remaining setting I will not check. Then after that, you can see the Microsoft Defender endpoint. There have the different Microsoft evaluation, different endpoint value. So you will get required device be under the mission risk score. So there are clear, low, medium, high. So you need to, if you clear means there are no any the device is compromised, there are no any threats. If your device value is like a low, then if you only allow for the low, if the value score is more than medium, high, they will not allow. Same like you can configure medium and high. High will only configure for the report devices, because otherwise is very high risk for the devices. So now you understand Microsoft Defender endpoint. So once the Defender endpoint will be, we will implement, we will show you how we can take the values. So I just only go for the firewall setup. So I just enable required the firewall. So after that, I just go for the next. So here you can see action for the non-compliant device. So once the device will be non-compliant, so what is the action will be take from the device? So this action will be take immediately, mark device as a non-compliant. You can see is the immediate action. If you put 0, if you put 1, they will take the action for the after 1 day. So I just go for the immediate action, then I will check for the 0. Then after that, you need to send the email to the end user. Yes, we need to send the email to the end user. Then we need to select the message template. So you need to already you create the message template. So just I will select the message template, and additional recipe, you want to add that message to any your admin department, you can also add that template. So I just go for immediate send email to the end user. Then message template, I will just go for select my message template. Here I already created, so just to choose that template, select. Then additional receipt, I needed to send the group email to my admin department, so I create already admin group. Just you can see here, this admin group is Office 365 group, only supporting for the email, sending the email, you not support for the security group. So I just already create admin group in the Office 365. Then I will add it, then I will select it. So now we mark action for now, and after that you can add a device in the retire list. Then how many days, if the device will be checked, if non-compliance, if the device will not complete that step, then the device is going for the retire list. I will put 13 days. Then after that I will check next. So you need to assign for the, this is the included group. So where you will assign, you can assign for the group level and all the user level. I just, and here you can exclude group also you can. So I just add my device group. So app device group, just select. So after that 2 device and 0 user I selected. Then after that I will click next. Then you need to review all the settings, whatever the setting you created, then just click create. So now the policy is created. It take little bit time to complete the policy report will become. So I just waiting for the policy will be implemented in my devices. Just edit my notification. So I just go for notification. Then I will go for device compliance. Then after that I just edit the template, because this policy device compliance firewall. So once you give the compliance, what if the compliance the same name is, you can give, the user will be easily understand. So I just put for the device compliance firewall. Then I will save. Then also I just review and save. Then I will enter the basic, also I will change device compliance firewall, review and save. Because the user will be easily understand what is the compliance we created. So that's why I edit the template. So I just waiting for the compliance policy will be completed. Still we will check the compliance policy, not policy. Then we will check for what is the status of our policy. The still policy is not reported complaint or non-complaint. So we will wait for the policy will be complete. So now we will check again what is the status of our policy. Just click firewall. So now you can see here your device is non-compliant, and the policies, you just click the report, you can see the device name. See, you can see here desktop FIG P4GR Lydia at Rijoskill device is the non-compliant device. So I just go for my device now. Just click the device. Then after that just go for the Windows platform. So you can see before here the device as marked as a compliant. So the same device now is going to non-compliant because the policy is not compromised for our firewall policy. You just click that desktop. So you can see so here you can go for the device compliance. So you can see here device compliant policy status before state is error. So now the policy is default device compliance policy is changed to the compliant. You just click that one. So you can see here as a compliant policy assigned. So now we assign the firewall policy. The policy will be changed, is active, yes. So but you just go for the firewall policy is showing like a not compliant. So just click device compliance policy firewall. So the policy setting firewall is not compliant. So your device is the non-compliant due to the firewall policy. So just I will go for now the report. How to we can monitor the devices. You have just close this one, then go to dashboard. You can see here device compliance. One device is non-compliance. So just refresh. So before one device non-compliance, now you can see device are non-compliant. Just click that one. So here also you can see the non-compliance devices. And policy for the non-compliance also you can see here. Default device compliance policy. All error state in 2, but already error state 1 only coming this one. And device compliance policy firewall, non-compliance is equal to 1 device. And also you can go for the device, your compliance policy, then you can monitor here. Just you can go for the monitor. Then here you can see device compliance status, non-compliant device 2 and device, and non-compliant device also you can click the non-compliant device. You can give the list of the non-compliant device. So you can either different method you can see the report of the policy, report of the device. The policy with the non-compliant error device also you can see. Default device company policy, non-compliant device error state 2 device, because this one error state only 1, because until now not refresh. And device just try to refresh, still not problem. So device compliant policy only non-compliant device 1. So after that you can go for the, now you understand how to we can get the report. And also you can go for the report. Then you can go for the device compliance. You will get the report of all the summary report device complaint. Just waiting for the refresh. You can see one device is complaint, non-complaint and manual. Until now not refresh. Just go for refresh. See now the report. 2 devices non-compliance. You can see the non-compliant details. And here you can see the report also. You can take the report, device compliant report, device compliant thread, non-compliant device settings, and device without compliance and setting compliance. So device, I will just go for the non-compliant device setting. Such device have non-compliant with the policy alongside the compliant. Just click the non-compliance. You can generate the report from here. I just go for only Windows. Then you can generate the report. The report will be generated. Non-compliant device and setting reports. So different method you can view the your non-compliant device. You can, I think you can understand very easily. So just yeah, you can see here the different report for the non-compliant device, non-compliance as a complaint, device complaint, default complaint policy. So here you can see your non-compliant device report also you can create from the here the details. So now you understand how to we can get the device report for the non-compliant device. So now we needed to go for check our user device, and they will receive the message notification for the device compliance policy firewall. So I just go for now the one of the device. We just click which user is the device is using. Lydia H, the desktop FI. So I just go for that device. So now we reach our device. So just I will enter the password. Then I just go for the email. Yes, now you can see here the user received the email notification Microsoft from Microsoft. It's showing device compliance firewall policy. It's device compliance firewall. Hi Lydia, your device currently not meeting your organization compliance, and your device and all the details, device details and time zone and every details. So the user will be receive the email notification after the device is non-compliance. Just go for now turn on the Windows firewall. So after that I will refresh, then we will check the device will be non-compliance state will be changed to the compliance. So now I just go for the firewall will be turned on. Just go for restoring. You can see all the firewall setting I enable already. So just we will close. Then we will close again, home. Then we will check if your firewall is already on or no. Just go for Windows security. You can see here your firewall network protection already on. So now we will check our policy will be changed to compliance. So just we will go for now our policy Microsoft Intune Admin Center. We will just click the device compliance policy. So after the device will be checked, the firewall is turned on, so it will be changed to compliance. So we just waiting for the policy will be changing. It take a little bit time, so just I will pause my video. So now we will check that firewall policy is compliance or non-compliance. Just we will click the firewall. So now you can see your policy non-compliant change to compliant. You can see the view report. You can see now the policy is compliant. Before the policy is not compliant for your devices. So the device compliant policy firewall. So we just go for the dashboard. So here only one device now showing the non-compliance. So this is the another device for the non-compliant device. You can go for the device, then go for the Windows, then you just go for the your device. You can see before is non-compliant, now your device is compliant. So just click the device, then you just go for the device compliance. See now the both the policies state is compliant. You can just check for the device compliance policy firewall. So the firewall is compliant. So now you understand how to you can implement the device compliance policy in the Intune portal. So now I wind up my topic. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.